Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this message of resilience, strength, and undeniable truth. To those who have felt forsaken, forgotten, and cast aside as if you were yesterday's news, this is for you. I see you. I see the weight you've been carrying, the betrayal that feels like a vice around your chest. You gave so much, didn't you? You poured your heart, your soul, and your time into them. You gave them everything, only for them to walk away without a second thought. But let me tell you something, their betrayal isn't the end of your story. Oh no, far from it. Their choice to leave will be their greatest regret. Your replacement. That's their karma. And trust me when I say time has a way of revealing the truth. The clock is ticking, my friends, and with every passing moment, the regret is setting in for them. It's only going to grow stronger. You see, when they walked away from you, they didn't just leave a relationship. They left behind loyalty, love, and someone who saw the best in them, even when they couldn't see it themselves. They abandoned something real, something genuine, for an illusion. They traded gold for fool's gold, and soon enough, they'll realize the depth of their mistake. Here's the truth that will haunt them: the person they replaced you with will never measure up to you. They'll never love them the way you did. They'll never be able to fill the void you so selflessly filled. And that realization will eat at them day after day, year after year. They'll see with crystal clarity that they gave up the best thing they ever had for something hollow and fleeting. That's when karma steps in. The one they thought was better, that person will be their undoing. The very choice they made to leave you will be the source of their deepest regret. Every time they look at their new partner and feel the sting of disappointment, every time they're reminded of what they've lost, they'll know they made the wrong choice, and there will be no going back. This is the justice of the universe. You don't have to do anything, no revenge, no anger, no bitterness. Life will balance the scales for you. What goes around comes around, and they'll come to understand the gravity of their actions. Picture this: late at night, as they lie in bed staring at the ceiling, they'll be haunted by memories of you. They'll remember your unwavering loyalty, your endless love, and the way you stood by them through thick and thin. They'll remember how you saw them for who they truly were and loved them anyway. And in those quiet moments, regret will be their constant companion. But here's the beauty of it all: you don't need to carry their burden anymore. You're free. Free from their selfishness, their inability to see your worth, and their toxic presence. You're free to live your life without the weight of their choices dragging you down. Have you noticed how, now that they're gone, the fog has lifted? You can see things clearly now. The way they took you for granted. The way they made you feel like you had to constantly prove your worth. The way they drained you with their endless demands. It's all so clear, isn't it? Their manipulation, their selfishness, their inability to give back even a fraction of what you offered. But now you're done. You're done bending over backward for someone who couldn't appreciate you. You're done pouring your heart into someone who treated your love as disposable. You're done playing their games. Because here's the truth: you were always enough. More than enough. And now you can finally see that for yourself. So let them sit in the mess they've made. Let them face the consequences of their actions. Let them watch as their new relationship crumbles under the weight of their regret. Because the shine will wear off, the illusion will fade, and they'll be left with nothing but the bitter taste of their own mistakes. And you get to move forward. You get to rise above it all. You get to embrace your worth, your strength, and your resilience. You get to find joy and love and appreciation that's real and true. You get to live the life you deserve, a life free from their toxicity and filled with possibilities. Here's the truth they'll never escape. They didn't just lose you. They lost the future they could have had with you. They lost your support, your love, and your loyalty. They lost the warmth of your presence and the depth of your connection. And no matter how hard they try, no matter how many people they turn to, they'll never find another you. Because you're irreplaceable. You're one of a kind. You're the lesson they'll carry with them for the rest of their lives. The one who got away. The one they'll regret losing until their very last breath. So let them live with their regret. Let them face the consequences of their choices. Let them grapple with the reality that they'll never find what they had with you. And let them realize, over and over again, that their decision to leave was their biggest mistake. Meanwhile, you rise. You keep moving forward, head held high, knowing that you're better off without them. Knowing that their leaving wasn't a loss, it was a blessing. Because now you're free to find someone who truly sees you, values you, and knows that you're the best they'll ever have. So here's to you. Here's to your strength, your resilience, and your undeniable worth. Here's to the fact that you don't need them, that you never needed them, and that their regret is their burden to carry, not yours. Most of all, here's to the sweet, satisfying truth that their replacement will be their karma. Time is ticking, and they're already starting to feel it. Their regret is growing, their choices are catching up to them, and there's no escaping the justice of it all. Tick-tock.